Unit 11, Music. Lesson 1. He's a great drummer. 2. Listen and understand. 1.
My son has always wanted one of these.
Yes, most kids love them. They make a lot of noise.
That's for sure. And there are so many different kinds.
Yes, there are. Will your son be playing in a group or on his own?
He's going to be a drummer in the school band.
2.
My daughter wants one of these, but I think they look too uncomfortable to play.
They aren't really. You can stand up or sit down when you're playing, but you should always keep your back straight. Also, it's very important to hold the instrument correctly.
Uh-huh.
Some violinists get a pain in the neck when they first start playing because they're not holding their instruments right.
3.
Can you teach yourself to play one of these, or do you need to take lessons?
Well, some people learn to play them without taking lessons, but the trouble is, when you learn to play the guitar on your own, you often develop bad habits.
That's true.
And later it's hard to change the way you play.
4.
I tried to play one of these once, but I found it very difficult.
Yes, it takes a while to learn how to blow into it and get the right sound.
I know, but my daughter really wants to play the trumpet. Would this be a good one for a beginner?
Yes, it would. Does she have a good place to practice? You don't want to cause problems for your family.
5.
This is a beautiful instrument.
That's right. It's useful to have in the house so you can practice, and it's also a beautiful piece of furniture.
My son is only 7. Do you think his hands are big enough to reach the keys?
Oh yes, many children learn to play at that age.
3. Listen and understand. 1.
Today, we're going to be listening to the music of some outstanding young musicians. All of them were very successful musicians before they turned 21. First, we're going to hear an artist that I know many of you love, the beautiful Alicia Keys. What a talented lady! Singer, pianist, and songwriter. She really has it all. Born in New York in 1981, Alicia began piano lessons at just 7 years old and started writing songs as a teenager. And she was an excellent student. Yes, that's right. She graduated from high school at age 16 and was accepted into Columbia University. But Alicia left the university before graduating to follow her singing career, and her albums have already sold more than 10 million copies. Here she is singing one of my favorites from her second album.
2.
And now let's hear from the queen of the violin, the lovely Vanessa Mae, a truly international star who has performed in more than 50 countries. Born in Singapore in 1978, Vanessa Mae moved to London with her family when she was 4 years old and started playing the violin at the age of 5. In 1988, she gave her first professional performance, and she had recorded 3 albums by the age of 13. Wow! Here's one of her latest songs. She's playing the violin.
3.
Finally, we're going to hear a performance by the outstanding young Chinese pianist Lang Lang. He was born in Shenyang, China in 1982 and began taking piano lessons when he was only 3. He gave his first concert 2 years later. Within a few years, Lang had won several national and international prizes, and at age 17, he became widely known after a dazzling performance with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. What an amazing musician! And now, let's listen to Lang playing one of his favorite songs.
4. Tune in, Part A.
Drums make a lot of noise.
That's for sure.
Drums make a lot of noise.
I know.
It's important to hold the violin correctly.
Uh-huh.
It's important to hold the violin correctly.
That's right.
It's important to hold the violin correctly.
That's true.
4. Tune in, Part B.
I just started taking piano lessons.
Uh-huh.
I have to learn to read music first. You can read music, can't you, Mike?
Yes, I can. Are you finding it difficult?
Yeah, more difficult than I expected, to be honest. It takes so long.
That's true. Do you have a good teacher?
Yeah, he's great. It's really important to have a good teacher.
That's for sure.
And the teacher needs to be very patient, too.
Uh-huh. How often do you have lessons?
4 times a week.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but I think it's better to do it that way. You learn more quickly, I think.
Uh-huh.
It's fun, too. You know, it feels great when you make progress.
I know.
You play the violin, right?
Yeah.
I think the piano is easier to learn than the violin.
That's true. I think the violin takes even longer.
People just don't understand how hard it is to be a musician.
That's right.
Unit 11, Music. Lesson 2. How was the concert? 2. Listen and understand. 1.
And now, some information about an event for pop music fans. Don't forget the big pop concert in the park. I hear it's going to be a terrific show. You can get tickets at the park entrance. The concert will take place in the middle of the park near the fountain. Bring a lawn chair or blanket to sit on if you want to be comfortable, because there aren't any seats. See you there.
2.
The final performance by students of the Ballet Academy will be held at the outdoor stadium this year. It's a great place for a show as long as it doesn't rain. The stadium holds up to 3,000 people, and every seat has a good view of the stage. So if you like ballet, this is an event you'll really enjoy.
3.
If you like opera, make sure you get tickets for tomorrow night's concert by the brilliant Korean singer Sumi Jo. She's going to sing music by some of the greatest composers of opera, Mozart and Puccini. Her concert starts early, at 7 p.m., and the doors open at 6 p.m., so make sure you arrive in plenty of time.
4.
And if you like musicals, you'll want to see one of my favorites, West Side Story. This show has wonderful music and dancing, and it was made into a famous movie. The Maple Hill Theater Company is performing West Side Story next Wednesday, the 16th, at 6:30 p.m. It's a fairly long show. That's why it starts at 6:30. Do try to get tickets. They're only $10 each.
3. Listen and understand. 1.
Did you know there's going to be a rock concert in the park on Saturday, Mary?
No, I didn't, Cameron. Who's playing?
It's a new group from the West Coast. They're called the 5 Stars. I've never heard them play, but people say they're really good.
Yeah, I've heard of them too.
I was thinking of going. Are you interested? I can get some tickets.
That sounds great.
2.
Do you like Rain, Sang-hoon?
Yeah, I love his songs, and I think he's a fantastic dancer.
Uh-huh. Did you know he's singing here next month?
Really? I'd love to see that show. How much are the tickets?
They're around $100, but I'm willing to pay that much. How about you?
Sorry, I can't. That's too expensive for me.
3.
Are you interested in guitar music, Kayla?
Yes, I am. Actually, I'm learning to play the guitar at the moment. Why?
Well, there's a classical guitar concert at the university next Thursday. I believe the guitarist is from Spain.
Hey, that sounds interesting. How much are the tickets?
They're only $10. Would you like to go?
Sure, I'd love to.
4.
Would you like to go to the Pop Idol show on Sunday, Brian?
What's that, Sue?
You know, that TV show. The competition for people who want to become pop singers.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it on TV.
Well, do you want to see it live? I have a couple of tickets.
I'm afraid I can't. I'm busy on Sunday.
4. Tune in. Part A. Invitation.
Are you interested in going to a rock concert?
Accept.
That sounds great.
Invitation.
Are you interested in going to a rock concert?
Accept.
Sure, I'd love to.
Invitation.
Are you interested in going to a rock concert?
Accept.
Thanks, that sounds nice.
Invitation.
Would you like to go to the Pop Idol show?
Decline.
I'm afraid I can't.
Invitation.
Would you like to go to the Pop Idol show?
Decline.
Sorry, I can't.
Invitation.
Would you like to go to the Pop Idol show?
Decline.
I'd love to, but I'm busy tonight.
Invitation.
Would you like to go to the Pop Idol show?
Decline.
Thanks, but I don't really like that show.
4. Tune in. Part B. 1.
Do you want to come over to my place tonight? We could hang out and listen to music.
Sure, I'd love to.
2.
Kaoru, I'm going to that hip-hop show at the college tonight. Would you like to come along?
Oh, thanks, Dominic. I'd love to, but I've got a big assignment to finish.
3.
Are you free tomorrow night? I have 2 tickets for the symphony concert. My boyfriend is one of the violinists.
Thanks. That sounds nice.
4.
I got some free tickets, so I'm taking a group to the opera on Friday. Would you like to join us?
I'm afraid I can't. I'll be out of town on Friday.
5.
We've just bought a new karaoke machine. Why don't you come over and try it out with us tonight?
Thanks, but I'm busy tonight. Maybe some other time.